Here we are, live from Dublin, Ireland. Hello, those of you in Europe. I am here for a overview experience weekend and speaking. And just had a little insight from Leslie's comment that I wanted to share with you guys. Hello. For those of you I haven't seen in a while, I've been going through my own personal development journey over the past couple of years. I had put it aside because I was so busy helping other people. And the number one mistake we can do as teachers is to stop learning ourselves. So it was a really neat realization for me that I had been neglecting my own personal development. So I've been working on it. And what I've discovered in some of the communications courses that I've been taking is that, like in Leslie's last post that she experienced, an event happened while she was at the gym. You can see it if you scroll down. An event happened at the gym, and all of a sudden, she made a meaning out of it. If you see, the meanings that we make are the interpretations. These are the voices of our dark passenger. I'm stupid. I'm worthless. I'm not worthy of love. All of that shit that seems to come out constantly, it's there. And it's a very interesting thing that happens. We make these silly meanings out of these events that happen in our lives. Now, in Leslie's case, if you are working hard to become the hero, if you're putting yourself into a position of authority, and deep down inside you are experiencing the fact that the meaning that you're making is I'm important, I am the hero in this situation, what's going to happen is the meaning that you're going to make out of it is going to balance out the perception that you have that you're greater than, that I am amazing, I am super duper important. In other words, we put ourselves in these hero positions, depending on whether it's a family thing, whether it is a work thing. We put ourselves into a self-imposed importance. And how do I know that? Because I've been there. I've lived it. Over the past couple of years, as Overview has expanded, I've noticed that I've, in my mind, in my heart, putting myself and elevating my station above other human beings. What'll happen is you will fall, your psyche will attract events, and you'll make meaning out of things to bring you back down. I'm a worthless piece of shit. I'm unworthy of love. All of that stuff is actually there to serve you, to bring you back down to balance. And what if I were to tell you, hey, thanks, Catherine. What if I were to tell you that it's all bullshit? The hero persona, the villain persona, it's all made up stuff. And why is that important for us to realize that it's bullshit? Anytime you make a meaning out of an event or an interpretation, as we say in Overview, that you're greater than or you're less than, it is extremely, miss you too, Kelly, it is extremely important for you to understand it's all made up bullshit. Why is that important to know? Because the second that you get that it's made up, all of it, the greater than and the less than, you are no longer full of resentment. You have emptied yourself of the resentment, and now from that place of emptiness can we then create the next possibility. The creature to creator part, which is the action step, that is very important to do after you actually clear that resentment. It's very important for us to clear that and realize it's all made up. It's just a story. And from there, you can then step out and create a new possibility for whatever it is that you would love to do. Now, how do you do that? And this is how the Overview method is actually transforming. Marie, what's up? The way that it's transformed is that once that shift is made and that clearing happens within your perceptions, that you're no longer the hero, you're not the villain, that it's all made up and everything serves and you're in that place of stillness, it is critical to call on somebody else and enroll them in the conversation. Enrolling another person in that conversation that you are full of shit, that you are pretending, that you're making up a story, actually brings them in and increases your power. And that was the missing ingredient that I had in the overview method before that I've actually worked at transforming. And overview method is adapting. It's getting better and getting more refined. I'm going to be sharing it with the peeps in Ireland tomorrow, the small group of people. Good morning. Well, it's afternoon here in Dublin, Ireland. Here we are. And so bring on the manure truck because this BS factory is turning it up. Safe travels. Hey, what's up, Johnny? What you want to do right afterwards is to enroll. So after when I'm doing my sessions with people, a conversation needs to happen where you let another person know that you've called yourself out on a self-inflicted bullshit. And the second that you call yourself out and you share that with another human being, your power increases. Because we are a combination of conversation. Your life, our lives are a combination, are a culmination of conversations that happen. And it's super duper critical that we enroll other people in this conversation of our own insights. Because if we just keep it to ourselves and not reach out to somebody, pick up the phone, or make a meeting that's actually face to face with another human being that actually enrolls them in that conversation, then we don't expand. So my suggestion to you, okay, is to think about where you're having this hero-villain persona. Find where you're reacting. Find where you're making meaning out of events that are happening in your life. An event happens, ask yourself, what interpretation am I making out of this? And find the balance of that hero-villain persona that you're making out of it. And then once you become aware, you turn around and you contact another person. Somebody who is related to that person. Could be the person you just had an argument with. You enroll them in the conversation that you were full of shit and that you were telling a story and that you were pretending to be one thing when you're actually, it's all made up bullshit. When you do that, your heart expands, the anxiety decreases, and your power levels up. So that's basically my suggestion to you. Please, please, please do not keep your insights to yourself. Do not keep your insights to yourself. Enroll other people in the conversation, and you will see a massive transformation in your life and in your power. So, greetings from Dublin, Ireland, and sending you guys love, and mad love to